Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. So with that, let's get up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome again, one and all.
When there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
First down, Mayfield. Gets it to Gordon. And he's going to get this one. And trying to give a lift to this offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. Situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now, so here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. Their 36-year-old quarterback brings them out there. He'll be calling the shots in his 15th season now. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
Right to throw it downfield and caused a lot of holes for their runners.
Now Bell. And forget about finding a leg. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Defense.
Wait a second.
Cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense. Would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Johnson, the intended target.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their...
And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Michael Kendricks coming up.
And in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls because that would have been Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They give him a gain of 38. So a turnover-filled first quarter of play comes to an end. 0-0 our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Here's Mayfield, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Bud Dupree in there to get him for a...
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that it has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball is thrown, and this one, they help force another incompletion.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. And oh, so close as he takes it off.
And strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, a 2-yard.
The fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward in. On third down, Mayfield. This one Incomplete to his fullback. 22. Now a play fake here on first down. Man, and he hits him in stride. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. The coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Roethlisberger, and he connects with Vance McDonald.
No problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
This will be caught inside the 10, and they do.
And just 2 yards away in 2013 of being over 50.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL and give you stats and scores from games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed.
It's difficult to complete a pass.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And down he'll go at the 25.
You're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football.
The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him for his 2nd sack. Situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down to most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks down.
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. As the offense comes out, we put our Madden spotlight on Baker Mayfield. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease? Because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. And able to break one tackle.
Cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is incomplete.
A lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. And they needed a break.
Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's going to get forward for back. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jesse James from 13.
The team know they were coming after him.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He's got a man wide open. It's Lambert.
Break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still. And
he's got his target. It's Coleman for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman
on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And this is going to be incomplete. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First down, Mayfield. And for a third time tonight he's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they will finally stop him as he's down.
Grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and...
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Pushing the foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Is going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And it's been like this all.
Both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the number.
Win one every now and then.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime.
Now a loose football. And they have the football. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn